Hello and welcome to Buildings of Tomorrow. My name is John Lester, and in this episode we'll be talking about cybersecurity industry guidelines and norms. Joining me in the studio today is Frederik De Meyer, the Vice President of Software and IoT at Siemens Building Products. Frederik, thanks for joining us.
Hi, John.
Are there guidelines that are provided by the industry with regards to cybersecurity?
Oh, that's an interesting chapter, John. In the end of the day, yes, these standards are evolving. We have some standards that come out of the IT industry because IT and OT are merging more and more together. So there are some norms that we can take as a reference to look at our processes in the buildings as such. And for the IoT devices, yes, we have some as well.
Okay. And can you give me some examples of some of these?
Yeah. So for example, for IoT devices, we have a norm IEC 62443. And in that norm, it's clearly specified, depending on the function of the product, we have an indication for different security levels. And we use that also as a reference to identify, okay, what exactly needs to be done for the products that we build, that we bring into a building, and to see how can we help our customers in order to cover with cybersecurity risks.
Okay, and this connects to a topic we've spoken about before of different applications needing different levels of security. This can be dictated by the norms.
Exactly, because it's very much depending on the application itself and what kind of function the building has. You will have different requirements to cybersecurity, and this is what we are reflecting in the industry towards the products, but also towards the applications that we have in the cloud.
Okay, so this gives us an indication so we understand that certain products adhere to the certain requirements within the industry. Is this all we have to do to ensure that our products fulfill these requirements?
No, because very much depending on the application, you need to look at the end-to-end scenario. So it's nice that we have certain norms that cover the southbound connectivity, so how the products are being integrated into the building and connected to the internet. On the other hand, we have nice norms that help us and guide us in seeing, okay, how should the applications be covered? But in the end of the day, it depends very much on the usage of the application end to end. So you have to look at the whole chain, so to speak, to look into user behaviors to see what for the application is being used. And therefore, we are doing this threat and risk analysis that look at these use cases and to make sure that we help our clients to see how they can cover with the risk overall.
And is this analysis something that we can do when we estimate how people could use the product as well as on-site when we look at actual deployment?
Well, we're doing this a lot in the design phase as such in order to make sure that the features that we have in the products and in the application itself, that they're well covered with these norms as a reference. But yes, also while in usage, as buildings are changing, user behaviors are changing, products are changing, and we have multiple possibilities with this connectivity. We need to look into this topic continuously.
So again, with this theme in cybersecurity, the highlight is that we have to continuously monitor and understand when things change within the building or when the threat changes within the industry, that we have to react and make changes where required.
Exactly, because these norms, they help us a lot in the prevention phase and the design phase. However, after installation and commissioning, a lot of things can happen. So indeed, we need to continuously monitor these as well.
Perfect. So the norms give us guidance, but we also have to be sure that when we deploy these, that we take everything into account to ensure that we're able to achieve our final goal. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for joining us on Buildings of Tomorrow. Feel free to subscribe, comment, and share this episode, and also subscribe to us here on this channel. We'll talk to you soon.